Hello, I'm Steve Wood, co-founder of Noted. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of Noted and some of the things that we have been doing lately. So the core of Noted is connecting to all of your customer data that's spread across transcripts, email, Slack, Salesforce, Jira, all that kind of good stuff, making sense of it to ultimately help you drive action back in the tools that you use every day. So what you're looking at here is the Basecamp view. And as you may know, we have the ability to create agents that do work on your behalf. And so these agents notify you in Basecamp. They can also notify you inside of Slack, but in this case, I'll just run it through Basecamp so you can see it that way. So here's a notification here. So looky here, it's got something for us to do. So it's saying new notification due to an expansion opportunity. So I click on that. And we can see here immediately it's related to Shippo. So maybe let's have a quick look at Shippo and see what they're all about. Okay. They're looking in good shape. Okay, there's some sentiment issues. I can see that there's some SOC 2 stuff that we're still going through. Okay, that's interesting. They are expanding, that's true. We've got some challenges they've had, some offer growth inside the account, also some top priorities for them, as well as the plans. So the good news is we're up to date on our plans. We've done all the tasks, 16 to 16, 3 to 3. We can jump out to Salesforce. I can ask more questions, etc. But I got that update. So let me just go back to Nelly here. It's saying, well, do you want to draft that email for Jordan about the expansion opportunity into her partner team? So yeah, yes, please draft the email. So what's cool about Noted is that we can not only bring information to you, but we can also drive work. So in this case, I didn't prompt Noted to tell me about this new expansion opportunity. It told me, and it told me because it heard it in a transcript. And so it's now prompting me to do some work, but it's going to, of course, help me. So here's the email I can send to Jordan. It's all drafted. It knows exactly who Jordan is. I can just hit send email, and off it goes. And it opens up my email client. I can just hit send. With everything, we always have a human in the loop just to make sure you're happy with the correspondence. So I can edit it, add people, whatever I like. But let's just quickly go back now to Noted again. So let's put like done. And what Noted is doing is it's starting to learn how we work a little bit. So as you use it more, it gets smarter at understanding the work that you do. And in this case, it's saying, well, actually, based on the fact that that there's this opportunity at Shippo, you actually may want to run the onboarding playbook, at least get it ready for the partner team. So great news, I'll go ahead and do that. So click create note, and that's now created the playbook. So here it is for us immediately. It's brought it into my view. And now this, what's really cool about this playbook is that it's dynamic. It's brought in information about the account that's the most active and most recent information, as well as some historical information. It's brought in some key requirements that are related to Shippo, including that SOC 2 stuff that you just saw on the dashboard. It's also brought in commitments that we may have made during our discussions early on with them that really need to be incorporated into our onboarding. And then, of course, it's actually got some actual next steps that we can follow with the account. So maybe there's some very just standard tasks that we do. So you can see that. Now you'll notice it's got this NetSuite integration here as a task, but let's just keep going so I can show you. So that looks good. Looks good. So I'm going to keep the conversation going. Now, what Noted's learned is that actually every time we onboard a customer, it likes to go back and think, well, are there any other things that we really think we need to do that could be blockers on the account? Which is a common scenario, is that you're like, oh, well, did we remember all the blockers? And so what it's saying is actually, where is this? It's saying here, just as a reminder, when Jordan last mentioned the partner team, she said that they would need an integration with NetSuite. Okay, we can see that task is there. What it's done is it's created this actually as an issue that I should raise for engineering. So I'm going to go ahead and just save that. And now that will push the issue into Linear for me. So here it is here. I can just jump out and see it if I wish. So that's the Linear issue. Oh, I'm logged into the wrong account. Yeah, I'll keep going. And then I might put actually for that Linear issue, let me just do a couple things. I'm just going to say, can you draft me a message in Slack to send the engineering team with this Linear issue attached. So what's cool about this is that now that I'm asking it to do this, Noted is starting to think, okay, well, that seems like a next action that may happen. So I'm going to remember that. And it may be that the next time we run through this, it's going to actually automatically draft this. So you can see here, it's drafted it. I'm just going to pick the channel, which is going to be the Shippo channel in Slack, which we have. And I'm just going to hit send. It's going to go ahead and send that message in Slack. And if I want to, I can just jump out to Slack and see the message there. So there it is for the engineering team inside of Slack. So that's a quick overview of how Noted works. The goal is to help you, as you say, bring in all that customer information, make sense of it in the form of this nice overview of your accounts, and then ultimately help you drive action in the tools you use every day. Cool. Thank you.